I don't think there's anybody worse with their like smug identity politics than Tom Taylor. And Tom Taylor's clearly being protected because I can tell you right now, his stuff is not selling the best. I actually heard from a DC insider that he was on a very, very short leash before the DC All In initiative. And yet, for some reason, they reward him with bigger books as he keeps going on around. They're really trying to push this guy. And it's because he's trying to push the woke agenda, the DEI out there. I think these are subsidized, but I think that money's going to be drying up very, very soon now that the Trump administration's going in. And like usual, he went and hid over on BlueSky trying to tuck tail because he knows that Twitter is now a free speech platform. He doesn't like it. And so he is hiding after, of course, being incendiary intentionally. And these people do this intentionally. I saw some posts from Tom Brevoort back in the day, just saying that like they do absolutely intentionally create controversy and stir things up to try to get news articles made about them so that they can get the book seen. It is something that they do. It's increasingly not working when they do this kind of thing because it just like bothers fans. Nobody wants to see this. There's nobody out there who actually wants this gay Superman with this little like pink-haired twink or whatever. And I guess in the new Mark Waid whatever absolute power thing that they did this summer, Superman actually started cheating on him with a transgender. So oh my gosh, wow, this is classic. So this is your Superman, everybody. Unbelievable. And if you've looked at the way he's written, he's actually bragged about not having the character get into fights, literally a superhero comic, and be more of a gay icon here. It's crazy. And this is not what comic fans want. It's a terrible destruction of the character, and it's intentional because they want to push this and they want to force these fetishes on everybody, especially the children. That's their agenda at the end of the day. So Tom Taylor now is admitting that he hides from fan criticism. He doesn't listen to the fans. He doesn't respect you, and we're going to get into this in just a moment. Now, please hit the like and subscribe button. Join us here. Do sign up for my Fandom Pulse Substack. It's in the description below. This is where I'm writing the articles every morning. So if you want your frontline news, this is where you go. This is why we're the most trusted name in comics news, telling you the news that nobody else will. And I also am a comic creator, and I am, of course, competing with DC Comics, doing things great. We're trying to work and get quarterly graphic novels out for you guys. This is my Emerald Array. It's on Fund My Comics. So a bunch of DC Comics people went and reported me to Kickstarter earlier this year. I showed you that. One of them was what's his name? Kwanzaa, one of the DC diversity hire people, was leading that charge. They banned me. Said I was against the community guidelines because they don't like my commentary on their comics on this channel. That's what all it's about. I've done 13 full successful crowdfunds, very popular, and so they wanted to not have me be able to compete. They wanted to deplatform me. They're evil people who know that if my comics get successful, they're out of jobs, and that's the whole deal. And so this is for you guys. It is a full action adventure. The Emerald Array are space marines fighting against bug monsters who are threatening humanity. It's a big, epic and action tale, which you'll really, really enjoy. High tea. It's all manly, a full male Space Marine outfit. This is the opposite of DC Comics. We went and turned it up to 11. You're really going to enjoy this. It has a lot of classic style art, and that's what we're going for. We're going to bring things back and make comics great again. So please check this out. It's in the description below. Back this today. Support us. We're over $15,000 thanks to viewers like you, and really appreciate you being there. Love to get this over 300 backers. Help us today. Just grab if you're even like just curious, just grab the digital. It's not that much, and I appreciate you for being there. It's 3 issues worth of content, and the digital is 3 issues that you'd buy in a comic shop. Support us instead of DC Comics and gay Superman. Let's do it. All right, thank you guys so much. Again, it's been a great year. So, these people don't like Twitter because they know what's happened now is that Twitter influenced the election just by allowing free speech. They couldn't hide, they couldn't lie like 2020. And this is what all the marketing departments have been doing for DC Comics and the like. If you remember, Tom Taylor did this whole deal saying gay Superman was selling great. Look at its numbers on Amazon. And he'd be like, it's number 1 in LGBTQ superheroes from DC Comics. It's like, well, yeah, there's only 5 books and they're all yours. So of course it's number 1. It says Superman on it. But I went through and actually did videos back then showing how those numbers he was citing as fantastic numbers were not fantastic numbers. In fact, it was selling in the tens of books, not even in the hundreds. But he used those rankings to try to show off, right? Because they were not selling in comic shops. It was getting canceled, and everybody knows that. So they pretend, oh, there's these digital numbers that you don't see. They develop these lies to tell you because they are faking it. They're all faking it to make it. These aren't making money. DC Comics had 66% of its line, that's 2/3 of its books, under the cancellation mark for sales right before the DC All-In relaunch just now. So bad times if that many of your books are just failing that badly. And it's all because of stuff like this. Nobody really wants this. Nobody wants to see him going out and striking for climate change. And, what did he say? He said, can a 17-year-old Superman battle giant robots while ignoring the climate crisis? Of course not. If that's what he had to do. And so, and there's his twink boyfriend again, leading the charge. It's all about this weird activism, and they don't really care about comics. Now, of course, that went very poorly for him, and his Nightwing run just ended, and got a bunch of criticism for this too. Totally boring, lackluster end. And if you look at it, he again made this entire thing about lesbians at the end. See, here they are in the background. You see the shaved head lady and the androgynous Asian lady, interracial lesbian couple. Yay! Every DC comic, right? And so for some reason he's like he's introducing his lesbian friends to his dead parents, and very, very bizarre. And that's how he kind of ended his run on this sort of thing. Now, again, critics panned this. They said it was not very good. And Tom Taylor got rewarded in DC All-In. DC All-In just like shuffled the deck. They gave him a bigger title in the Batman universe, Detective Comics, like the flagship Batman title. I mean, this is crazy. To put him on this after this shows that they're committed to their identity politics and nothing else. And Tom Taylor gets a lot of criticism and, of course, blocked everybody on Twitter. He's scared of the fans. It's like usual. These people hate the fans. They don't want to listen to the fans. They actually want to do the opposite of what the fans want and then want the fans to shut up and take it. You're supposed to buy it because you love the brand. They treat you like a bunch of pay pigs is really what they do. And they think they're, these brilliant people on a pedestal because they work for DC Comics. Tom Taylor doesn't really create much himself. He just copies great creations of the past and then bastardizes them and changes them, corrupts them. That's all he does. And and that's the whole deal here. So he went on BlueSky the other day, and this is the big admission. This is the big, he knows he's not doing right, and it's mask off. Feels like I might actually be able to post some excerpts from some of my comics here without attracting random angry comments. So here's the deal: if you're getting angry comments every time you post excerpts, maybe you're doing a problem and you need to reevaluate yourself and your writing, and then respond to the customers positively and say, "Look, I'm doing my best. I'll try to do better on the next one. Hope you like it." You might actually get customers who like you at that point if you actually listen to customer feedback. Again, this isn't like your artistic creative project. This is Batman. This is Nightwing. This is Superman. These are commodity products that are brands that people expect a certain thing out of, and then you are intentionally subverting them, and you know it. So when you're trying to post excerpts and not get any feedback from fans, you know that you're hiding on BlueSky, and this is an admission also that BlueSky doesn't have fans and readers on it. It's just the fellow professionals who all went over there and flounced to make a political statement. So they're all in their own little echo chamber. He admits it's an echo chamber. It's really, really crazy. And this is exactly what he's doing at this juncture. This is exactly what he is attempting to get done for his whole deal. And so that's it. And so he obviously disrespects the fans, is not interested in fan feedback, wants to hide from fan feedback, and that's what BlueSky is at this point, because they're all hiding. The pros are hiding from the people. And this is he doubled down on it too. Recently, I've been using the other social media platforms, can't even name them, to post about how nice BlueSky is. Way to stop the combat for clicks, people. Oh, gosh. By the way, people commenting on your posts are not combating for clicks. They're people commenting because they love Superman and Batman. They don't like what you're doing, and they want to voice their opinions. Stop denigrating your customers. You're not smarter than them. You're not, this little smug attitude. You just combat for clicks, people. It's like Tom Brevoort. He went on his blog and just said anybody who's a critic is a cretin if they don't like the identity politics that he's putting into the X-Men right now. These people are just really smug, arrogant people who are entitled. They think that you're just going to buy the books no matter what, and they think you should shut up and take it. It's their vision, not yours. And that is the problem with the comic industry in a nutshell. But hey, they're hiding. They're going to enjoy their little blue sky without all the customer interactions, and it just means more folk over here. You guys are the real fans. I love you guys. Thank you for watching and being such loyal people. You're amazing. Please sign up for Fandom Pulse. Hit the like and subscribe button. What do you think of Tom Taylor's little mask-off moment here? Leave a comment down below. And please do check out my book, The Emerald Array. DC Comics people do not want you to discover this. They reported me on Kickstarter. I'm banned from Kickstarter. This is the free speech platform alternative. Support indie comics. It's in the description below. Thank you guys so much for being there.